listeners, wherever you are listening to me, please don't forget to subscribe to this very channel before you watch this very video. At the same time, I want to thank my returning viewers and my subscribers all over the world. I say to you, thank you and have a nice day. I'm here with a vital update for you as it is happening. You know that in every corner of northern part of Nigeria, the Fulani terrorists are being worried, you understand, by their fellow military forces, and as they are trying to force them out, since their two major leaders were killed in brutal attack by gallant men. So don't forget this. That was about maybe a month ago now, or getting to 2 months. And something happened to one of their leaders in Zamfara state. So also in Sokoto, about two powerful leaders of Fulani terrorists were killed in brutal gun battle in Sokoto. So, and a lot of them have been fishing out of the bushes, smoking out of the forests. Then you go to Benin, it is happening. You go to Edo State, it is happening. So, and the only place that we found pleasure and convenience is to come down to Southeast, especially. That is where they will be welcomed by Igbo politicians, because they are the ones accommodating Fulani terrorists and other terrorists in Biafra land. Igbo politicians. It's not false accusation. It is nothing but authentic information. And everybody can attest to what I'm saying, that it is true. So, ladies and gentlemen, as it is happening now, I am telling you that as they are coming down to Southeast, we have ambushed them. And we are able to lay hand on 115 Fulani terrorists as they are coming down to Southeast from, between Enugu State and Benue State. So they were about to, divide themselves. But we didn't allow them, because some of the groups were about to move to Imo State, where they are conducive with the terrorist administrator of Imo State, Hope Uzodinjo, and they want to move to where their leader, Pitamba, is in control. And as Pitamba is there, all our men in Biafra land are being insulted, assaulted, messed up, and nobody cares. And this was why we decided to ambush them and to make sure that none of them escape. I tell you, none of them escape. As of 115, we lay hand on, could not escape, not even one. So, and I believed that by now they are facing judgment with Allah. Allah is asking them how far about the business. So, my dear listeners, don't wait for me to show you anything that will go contrary to YouTube guideline on the social media. I'm telling you, we don't need to hand them over to Nigeria military. We don't need to hand them over to Nigeria police. We don't need to hand them over to DSS. What we need to do is what? We need to do the needful. All right? Justice must prevail. And it's justice we are seeking for. We are seeking for equity and fairness. We are seeking for righteousness and holiness. And Bible says, follow peace with all men, holiness which without no eyes shall see the Lord. All right? So, Fulani terrorists are now permanently, you know, resting in peace, and they repented. You know, but the late Buhari and Tinubu said they forgive over 2,500 terrorists who were in the prison, and brought them out and reintegrate them into the Nigeria society. At the same time, share all of them to DSS and Nigeria military and Nigeria police. And that's why you see that the Nigerian security forces system is rusticated and deteriorated more than ever before, if you don't know. So now, how do you now segregate these people? Their master is there. They are the ones in charge. They are the politicians, the senators, the governors from the northern part of Nigeria and from Yoruba land. I'm saying the truth. Many terrorists are coming from Yoruba land to Biafra land. Many terrorists are coming from the northern part of Nigeria to Biafra land. And why they are coming like that is because the southeast politicians welcomed them and accommodate them and arm them, pay them properly to kill their citizens, unaliving people without conscience. But I tell you, this 115 will never return back to north and will never reach southeast. They will never. Because I told you people early. So, we have to welcome them peacefully. So, what I'm trying to tell you this very moment is you who is running away. You are running away from what is coming to your own country, your own nation. I want to assure you that at the end of everything, Biafra is already declared a nation. Forget every rumor, every propaganda, every false prophecies and false predictions and all what's not. It is not working. Biafra is a nation. Nothing can stop Biafra nation, for your information. So what I'm telling you now is that serious men are on ground to entertain whatever that shall come from north to disturb the peace of southeast and Biafra land at large. We are ready to fight it to finish. And today I'm telling you, gallant men really did their work excellently, and they need to be congratulated with your prayer, with your comment, good comment. We are doing what we are called to do. It's a calling, if you don't know. So, my brothers and my sisters, I want you to take a look on what is happening in Nepal, on how Nepali people from the age of 13 years to 25 years trooped in their thousands and millions in the street of Nepali to fight for their freedom. Biafrans, why won't you get up to fight for your freedom? To fight for your conduciveness? They came out. Destroy anything that has to do with the illegality in their country. And as I'm talking with you, the Nepal Prime Minister have resigned with immediate effect. And their politicians are on the run because those youths decided to unalive them all and to repair their countries. Militaries are watching and the police are watching. The population of the citizens overwhelmed the police and the soldier. Which one will they shoot and leave the other one? I'm giving you food for thought. Why they are spotting you people out to killing you people is because of fear and you are not ready to do anything. Any day Biafran youths wakes up from their slumbering sleep chamber, you will see a drastic and decisive action, and whatever that will happen within 1 week. And Biafra shall become a complete nation, not without you are just cogitating and premeditating and assuming. No, assumption is on a zero level. When you are assuming, you can never be anything. You cannot amount to anything until you decided, until you say, if I die, I die. My people must be saved. I myself must be saved. Biafra land must be saved, not to be occupied with the terrorists and evil politicians being supported by Tinubu. If oppression does not make you mad, you will never be set free from that bad condition, from that ostracism, from that tribalism, from that nepotism, from that impoverishment and marginalization and political marigenda. I'm talking to you as a soldier. I'm not talking to you as a civilian. And if you try me, you end up 6 feet. There's no two ways about it. I am speaking live and direct from Biafra land because I am a Biafran. I am an Igbo man. I'm not ashamed of my identity. General Metomaribe Uche is not ashamed of his identity. And I'm not ashamed and I'm not afraid of protecting Biafrans with my resources and everything I have. It is a promise. And it's a promise of certainty. Today, many people from international community are joining me, seconding the motion of what I'm saying. I was the first to advise Nigerian security forces, local hunters, local vigilantes, to look for terrorists where they are camping and make sure that they finish them. They should stop waiting for terrorists to come to their houses and villages and communities to ravage and pervade them. And when they started arming themselves and moving into the bushes and forests, I think some areas today can sleep with the 2 eyes closed. But that is not the end, because Fulanis are contagious disease, very endemic. If you didn't treat them like a leper, they will not go. They are leprosy. Nobody associates with anybody who is suffering from leprosy. It's one of the pandemic or endemic that nobody will like to contact. And Fulani people, they don't start immediately. They come to your land. They will pretend to be good. They will say they are Hausa Fulani because Hausas are good. And then they are using the faces and the names of Hausas to commit atrocities and wardom. Are you getting it now? So as it stands this very moment, I want to inform you as epidemiology that before leprosy will surface on your body, it will take about 7 years. By then, it has destroyed the leukodine in your blood. It has destroyed the marrow. It has destroyed the holebrum. It has destroyed the tissues in the body. The antibody have been eaten up and become overweak. 7 years, leprosy stays in anyone who have it body before it will surface. That is what Fulani people are. Hypocrite and parasite. They cannot stand on their own. And this is why the vice president of Nigeria, Shetima, the terrorist, says that Biafrans will not be separated from Nigeria. Biafrans will not go. Because without Biafrans, they will not see the money they are eating. They will not see the food they are eating. They will not marry 100 wives, one man, 100 wives, and born 1,000 children. Why won't poverty ravage and pervade the northern part of Nigeria? I leave you here.